Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your overall energy as well as your person's overall energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. So we do have a retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We'll see why you're getting this card and how it resonates with your reading for today, Sag. We're going to focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your human. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? Okay, I like this. All right, so we have the Strength card. We got the Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Three of Swords. I feel like you really, really do want something in your life to work out. And it does require you to take a chance. It does require you to take a risk, which is creating a lot of discomfort within your energy and fear within your energy. But with the Strength card coming out here, because you want whatever this thing is to work out in your life, you're very determined to face this head on and take that chance and take that risk. So this could be referring to a romantic relationship for some of you out there. Maybe you're really, really afraid that this person's going to let you down or, disappoint you. But because you really do want this relationship to work, because you really do want to be with this person, you're trying your hardest to not allow this fear to basically get the best of you and continue to see this dynamic between you and this person through. Okay. How does... Yeah, this feels like it has a lot to do with love. This feels like it has a lot to do with love. I'm not really getting any sort of fear, coming from this person whatsoever. I mean, this person does come off to me as somebody who feels pretty good about you and the direction that this relationship is heading in. So yeah, they feel pretty good about you. Page of Wands could definitely represent like a very optimistic energy. So yeah, this person comes off to me as somebody who's very optimistic and very curious to see where life could possibly take the both of you. So yeah, okay. How does Sagittarius currently feel? How does Sagittarius currently feel? Okay, so we do have the Nine of Swords, we got the High Priestess, and then we also have the Seven of Wands out here. Sag, this fear, I am kind of noticing that this fear of yours, it is starting to kind of get the best of you, which in return is causing you to become very guarded within your relationship with this person is what I'm gathering. And with the High Priestess coming out here, that's kind of telling me that you're kind of keeping all of this to yourself. It's like you're not communicating to this person how fearful you actually are about this connection and about them, hurting you and disappointing you and basically letting you down. It kind of looks like you're going through all of this all by yourself. I am getting that. Okay. How does this person currently feel about their relationship with Sagittarius? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Cups, and then we also have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Pentacles, so the Knight of Wands, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I feel like this person wants to be able to... How do I explain what they're doing here? Because this to me feels like an energy of them wanting to improve something about themselves in order to become your equal. Because right now they don't feel like they are your equal. And I am definitely getting that it has a lot to do with money. So maybe you're more established than this person is. Let's just use that as an example. Maybe you are more established than this person. I feel like their relationship with you is inspiring them to do what they got to do to be on your level, to do what they got to do to become as established as you are. Because at the end of the day, this person does want to be your equal. They want to be able to bring to this table as much as you do, is basically what I'm gathering. So I am definitely getting an energy of them being very inspired to improve something about themselves in order to become your equal, in order to be able to bring just as much to the table as you do. Um, Now, I don't feel like you're asking this person to change or asking for this person to improve this, then the third about themselves. I feel like they're just willingly doing it because they want to be your equal. They want to be able to bring just as much to this table as you do. They want to be able to be there for you in the ways that you could clearly be there for them. I am definitely getting that in the ways that you could clearly be able to be there for them is basically what I'm getting. It's basically what I'm getting. So this person might want to like improve their financial situation to be able to be there for you in the ways that you could clearly be there, you know, for them that they clearly can't, you know, for you. They just want to be your equal. They just want to be your equal. Back to you, my friend. What actions will Sagittarius take towards this person or moving forward? We have the Tower. We got the Knight of Wands. And then we also have the I love that just came out before what I just saw here. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. I love the fact that that came out. So let's talk about what we got here, my friend. So you're falling into an energy of, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. You're also falling into this energy of questioning, why are they really here? Like, what do they really, really want from you? It's like you think that this person's here for all of the wrong reasons, which is very fascinating because, okay, you're showing up. You're showing up as the Emperor to the 10 of Pentacles. And then we got this out here. Then we got this out here. This right here. Which I absolutely love that this energy came on. I broke that energy down before this actually came out. You're coming down to the conclusion that the reason why this person's here, supposedly, right, is because they're here to take advantage of you. They're here to basically use you, okay? I think it's safe to say you make more money than them. I think it's safe to say you're more established than them. I think it's safe to say that you're more successful than them. I think that it's safe to say all of these things. And this is the conclusion that you're coming down to, that they're just here to take advantage of you. They're just here to basically use you. That's why they're here. And they're not here because they love you. They're not here because they care about you. They're not here because they can totally see themselves having a future with you. They're here, you know, to just take advantage of you, or at least that's what you think. I think going based off of what I just said, that is very, very far from the truth, Saggy. That is very, very far from the truth. Very, very far from the truth. I think that, let me be nice about this. Let me be nice about this because I don't want to be disrespectful towards anybody they've ever been involved with. How do I want to say this? You know, I really suck at sugarcoating things. I don't even know why I even freaking bother, because I feel like the more I try to think of a way to sugarcoat things, the more I'm taking up a lot of time. So let's just not, I'll say this, I'll sugarcoat whatever. I got to sugarcoat another reading, but I can't do it right now because I'm still learning how to sugarcoat things and soften the blow sometimes. I'm working on it. I swear to God, I'm working on it. So what I was going to say, Sag, is that when it comes down to you, you make this person want to be a better man or a better woman. And that's just that. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes down to everybody else they've ever been romantically involved with, there was no one that they were ever romantically involved with that, you know, inspired them to, you know, change the way that you have inspired them to basically change. You know, this person didn't really care, you know, in previous relationships if they were good enough for the person that they were with or not. They didn't really give a shit. With you, they actually care. With you, it's like they look at you as somebody, you know, who is worth giving their all to, unlike everybody else they've ever dealt with. And I know that might make it seem and sound like this person's a very cold-hearted person. Take it how you want to take it. But that's just what I'm getting, you know, initially off of them and basically what I'm seeing here. So this whole like, oh, they're just here to take advantage of you and use you and all of these things. No, I'm not getting that. I'm sorry. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. They're not here to take advantage of you or use you because you're successful or because you're established or because you made more money than them. They're not here for all of that. They're not here for all of that. Do they think that it's great that you're, established and you have a lot going for yourself? Yeah, I think that they think that that's great. I think that they think that that's wonderful. But are they looking at you like, all right, boom, I just hit the lotto with this one over here. Sag is going to sit up here and take care of me. No, no, no. And I think time will essentially reveal that to you. I think time will essentially reveal that to you. I do. I genuinely do think that time will essentially reveal that to you. You just got to give it time. I feel like you just have to give it time, What actions will this person take towards Saggy or moving forward? Doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Hermit to the Seven of Wands to the King of, this is another reason why this whole theory that you have of them and why they're here is far from the truth, my friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. Does this person do as well as you do financially? No, they don't. Are they as established as you are? Absolutely not. Are they going to make you think and believe that they are your equal when in all actuality they're not? Absolutely. Absolutely they are. Absolutely. And that's another reason why, like, this theory that you're coming down with is very, very, it is very, very far from the truth. Now, I don't know how this person's going to keep up with this lie. I don't know how they're going to keep up with that, but they're going to try. This is like the epitome of them trying to keep up with a lie. It's like they're portraying this image like they got it like that financially when they don't. I'm sorry, but if this person was really trying to use you and take advantage of you, I don't see why this person would go out of their way to hide their financial situation from you and portray this image like they got it like that when in all actuality they don't. It doesn't make logical sense to me. It doesn't make logical sense. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they're not doing so well financially. They don't want you to know that they don't got it like that. They don't want you to know that because they're not trying to lose you. They're not trying to lose you. And they think in their head that that is going to be a massive deal breaker for you if you were to find out that they're not doing as well as you are financially. They think that would be a massive deal breaker for you. They feel like, you wouldn't want to talk to them or deal with them or build with them, but they are working really, really hard towards becoming your equal. Nobody who is here to take advantage of you is going to put in so much work to become your equal. Nobody. What's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? What is the point of them becoming your equal just to take advantage of it? It doesn't make logical sense, Sag, and you know that it doesn't. You know that it does not. It doesn't make logical sense. If this person was really here to take advantage of you, they wouldn't be putting in so much work to become your equal, to be able to be on the level that you're at financially speaking, if they were here to just use you and take advantage of you. You see what I mean? It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Death card. We got the, I don't know how, that's what I was saying. It's like, I don't know how this person's going to keep up with this lie, because this person is showing up as a page. Let's just be real. They're showing up as a page and they're portraying themselves to be a King of Pentacles. All because they think that if you were to find out that they're not doing so well financially, you would look the other way. You know what I mean? I don't know how this person's going to keep up with this lie, because they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to. And I do see this person eventually confessing to you. Well, they're still kind of lying. Hold on. They're still kind of lying. This is like you being fed half the truth here, basically. This person, they're going to open up to you about their financial situation. Okay. They are going to downplay their financial situation, but they will open up to you about their financial situation, but they are going to downplay the hell out of it. You know what I mean? They are. They definitely are. Like, for example, let's just say that this person tells you that, they make $20, you know what I mean, an hour, when in all actuality they make $17 an hour. You know what I mean? Like, there's something about them there's something about them still kind of lying to you about their financial situation, and there's something about them kind of like downplaying their actual circumstances is basically what I'm getting. So this person might tell you, yeah, I make $20 an hour, when in all actuality this person might make $17 an hour. This person might tell you, yeah, like, you know, I got some debt, you know, to my name, and but it's all good. It's only 10 grand, when in all actuality it's 100,000. You know what I mean? Like they are downplaying their financial situation, and again, it's stemming from a place of them thinking, believing, and feeling like, let's just be honest. Let's be honest. This is them thinking, believing, and feeling like all of these things matter to you. Now, I'm not saying that it does matter to you, and I'm not saying that it doesn't matter to you. Obviously, you would know if this matters to you or not. But the only reason why this person is lying to you about their financial situation is because they think if you were to really, really know about their financial situation, you would look the other way. Now, I'm not saying that you would look the other way. I ain't saying that you would look the other way. But this person thinks that you would. Let me tell you something. I don't know if this does matter to you or not, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that it does matter to you. It does matter to you that this person doesn't make as much money as you do, isn't as established as you are, doesn't have the credit score that you have. Let's just say all of this stuff does actually matter to you. Let's just say that it does, and it bothers you and you don't like it. To the point where it might even prompt you to walk away from this person. Now, what I'm about to say is what's destined to happen, all right? This is what's destined to happen. Destined to happen, okay? This person this person does this person does have this within their energy, which is basically telling me that this is destined to essentially happen here, okay? This person is destined for greatness. In other words, they may not be, you know, where they want to be at financially, but I could promise you on everything I love, they'll get there. They'll get there. It might take them a year. It might take them 2 years. It might take them 3 years, but this one eventually will become the only big baller here. Okay. Like, in other words, they're going to be racking in as much as you do. You know, they're going to have a really good credit score like you do, a really nice house like you do, a really nice car that you do. It's only a matter of time. This is what's destined to happen. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? But I can tell you this, like, regardless if you stay in this person's life or not, this one over here is destined for greatness. It is destined to happen. It's going to happen. Now, it might happen a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 5 years from now. Whenever God feels like it's right. Whatever timing he feels is right. But this person is destined for greatness, destined for greatness. And if it does bother you that this person's not where, I guess if it does bother you that this person's not, you know, where they want to be at financially speaking, and that is a deal breaker for you, then it's a deal breaker for you. But this one will become successful. Hands down, they will become successful one day. It is destined to happen. Now, if none of this matters to you, if you don't honestly care, that this person is not where they want to be at financially, and you stick by this person's side, you will reap the benefits. You will reap the benefits of this person's success, because you got to understand, like, you stuck by this person's side even when they didn't have shit. So the moment that they do, you won't be the first person that's going to get blessed, homie. But if you decide to leave, then you decide to leave. You know what I mean? But this person is destined for greatness. Just like you're destined for greatness, so are they. Hands down. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. So if you stick around because you don't really care about all of that, you know what I mean? You're just with them because, you like them, you love them, whatever the case may be, you will reap the benefits. You will definitely reap the benefits of this person's success. If you decide to stay with them a little, because I am getting that as well. If you decide to stay with them, I think that people are going to notice, people meaning your family members and your friends. I feel like people are going to notice that this person's not as established as you are or successful as you are. And they might talk down on this person. They might even go as far as to like tell you like, yo, what are you doing, Sag? Why are you with this person? Like, they can't do anything for you. They can't do anything for you. What are you doing with this person? Well, that's fine. Joke's on fucking them, because this person is destined to be successful, destined to be successful. And you will reap the benefits of their success. You will be the first person that they turn around and bless. You want to know why? Because you stood by their side when they didn't have shit. And you didn't have to. Now, if you leave them, then you leave them. I mean, then that's that. You know, I mean, obviously, you're not going to reap the benefits of this person's success. You're obviously still going to continue to be successful, but you're just not going to reap the benefits of this person's success. So, however you want to play it. But, you know, these family members of yours and these friends of yours, if you decide to stay by this person's side, which I feel like the vast majority of you are going to do, these family members of yours, these friends of yours, you know, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know. I guess we have like different ways of looking at things. You know what I mean? In life, I understand that money means a lot to a lot of people. And, you know, you got to make six figures and you gotta, you know. I personally don't look at that. That's just me. That's just me. I personally don't look at that. I don't look at that. You know what I mean? But I get that there's some people out there that do look at it in that way. But I don't. This to me is very distasteful, because this to me feels like it's coming from people, you know, like family members and friends of yours, looking down on them because, you know, they're just not as established as you are or successful as you are. I find this to be very disrespectful, rude, and very distasteful. And to make matters worse, these friends of yours or these family members of yours are the same people that find themselves in the exact same boat that they're in. So these people that are in your ear telling you, like, don't date them. Like, look, they don't make six figures. Like, they are not successful and they're not established and they're this and they're that and they can't do anything for you. I'm so sorry, but these people that are telling you all this are in the exact same boat as this person is. In other words, if this person to the right of me is in a massive state of debt, so are these people that are in your ear telling you, nah, like, psh, no, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. You know, don't talk to them. You know, it's like, I don't even know why these people are even freaking talking, to be honest. I think that they should be more focused on getting themselves out of debt than poking fun at somebody who's in the exact same boat that they're in. I just find this to be very distasteful. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Love is love, and it doesn't have anything to do with a dollar bill. You know what I mean? Like, love is love. You know what I mean? And that's just, I don't know, that's just what I think, and that's just how I see things. Love is love, and love does not have anything to do with a dollar. You know what I mean? And that's just how I see it. You know, I think that everybody has the ability to you know, become successful and get their financial situation in order. I don't think this person's trying to take advantage of you. Some of you more than likely are going to fall into this energy of thinking that that is the case. And I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. Nobody's going to sit here and lie to you about their financial situation to make it seem like they guy like that if they're just trying to take advantage of you. Nobody's going to do that. No one's going to do that. And I get it. You have your worries and your concerns because you do come off to me as somebody who does make a good living for yourself. So I understand why you would be worried and concerned about somebody getting involved with you for the wrong reasons. But I'm telling you that this person is not trying to enter your life for like the wrong reasons. You see what I mean? Like, they're not. This is that type of person that wouldn't even ask you for a freaking dollar. Nobody's going to sit here and lie about their financial situation when they're trying to take advantage of somebody. They're not. They're going to play the woe is me card, the victim card, and oh, poor me. You know, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. And these family members and these friends, I don't know, very distasteful. Very distasteful to like, because I just see them doing it, and it's just like, it kind of breaks my heart. You know what I mean? It really does break my heart because I can tell that this is a really good person. You know what I mean? And I don't like to see people like, I don't know, like they just kind of come off to me as like bullies, like just like straight bullies. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but you got some bullies, man, as friends. Like they just kind of come off to me as just bullies, like just bullies and just like materialistic people, like, you know. It's just, I can't wait. If you stick around, yo, I cannot wait until this person turns around and becomes successful. I can't wait. I can't wait because these are people that have been in your life for quite some time now, and they're going to continue to remain in your life. I can't wait until this person becomes successful. I can't wait until God turns around and actually blesses this person in these people's face. And I get it. They're your family members and your friends, but come on, this is kind of, come on, you know what I mean? This is kind of like distasteful. Like, it's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's like the audacity because it's like they're in the same boat as this person's in. Like, these people got debt just like this person does. You know what I mean? Like, these people are struggling financially just like this person is. Like, so they're better, I guess, but this person's not. Like, yo, I don't like that. I don't like that. And these are the same people that would turn around and ask you for $1. You know what I mean? But they're the one that's going to sit here and take advantage of you. You know, it's not them. It's this one. You know, it's like, come on, like, I don't know. This is kind of messed up. This is kind of messed up. You got some like bullies as friends or something. Like, this person's over here trying their hardest to become your equal. You know what I mean? And then you got people in your ear like, they're going to try to take advantage of you and use you. They're only involved with you for money. I can't wait until God turns around and blesses this person in this person's face because that's how God rolls, you know? He will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. If you decide to stick by this person's side because you want to, not because I'm telling you that they're going to be, successful, like because you want to, because you love them and you don't care about none of that shit, like you will be the first person that they turn around and bless, but God will definitely turn around and bless this person in these people's face. I am getting that. That's kind of, yeah, I am definitely getting that. With retreat coming out here, retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. When it comes down to your relationship with this person, people are going to have their damn opinion. It is what it is. People are going to have their opinion. You're going to have people in your life that are going to get into your and tell you, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing with this person? They can't do anything for you. What are you doing? What are you doing? They don't have people in their ear telling them anything about you, but you definitely have people in your ear telling you a whole lot about them and how they can't do this for you and how they can't do that for you. And what are you thinking getting involved with a man like this or a woman like this? They can't do anything for you, blah, blah, blah. I think that you need to protect your relationship from these people. These people being your family members and friends. At the end of the day, love is love, and love don't got shit to do with money. It has nothing to do with money. Love is love. Love is love. You know what I mean? And if it is what it is. You know what I mean? But if, you can only love somebody when it comes down to like what they can provide for you, like financially, then that's not love. That ain't love. That's not love. It's just not love. Love is love. That love don't have nothing to do with a damn dollar. It has nothing to do with a fucking dollar. You know what I mean? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, So, I don't know. The vast majority of you are going to stick around, but if so, you're going to have to really protect your relationship from these family members of yours or these friends of yours, because y'all got some bullies as like friends, to be honest. Like, I think that these people in your life are like straight shooters, which I'm definitely a straight shooter myself, but Jesus, you know what I mean? Not to that freaking extent or degree, like these are people that just tell it how it is, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that they're wrong about this person as far as like them not being able to do X, Y, and Z for you, because technically speaking, they're not in the position to do so, but it doesn't mean that they're never going to be. And that's the thing. It's you know what I mean? Because they will. That's besides the point. This person will become successful. They will become established just like you are. They will. They definitely will. And if you stick around, you're going to be the first person that they bless because you stuck by their side when they didn't even have shit. And you didn't have to. So that's how they know you're with them, because you love them. And you actually want to be with them. Not because of what they could give you or what they can't give you or whatever the case may be, because love doesn't have anything to do with a dollar. It just doesn't. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys here next